crossing number 2 on Parkdale Avenue, Hamilton, Ontario. This is actually number 2. If you go down there, there's really just a crossing with a crossbuck in a single track. It's pretty much abandoned. It's pretty much a storage line with a couple of tracks here. Anyway, we came here for the Hinged gate. I'll get into that later. But anyway, the first signal here is a USNS cantilever. You can see it says USNS SS here, which is short for USNS. And the dot tab, this is the C in Grimsby sub, milepost 39.50. And there's 2 tracks here. This is also shared by Amtrak and GO lines, I'm pretty sure via rail trains. And so the the cantilever mast lights are Safe Tran 12 by 20-inch lights, mounted on a Safe Tran bracket, and the bells in here. And the overhead lights are more Safe Tran 12 by 20-inch lights. This is a USNS cantilever because they only made it for space to have one pair of lights on the overhead and no backlights on the overhead. But yeah, USNS cantilevers are actually getting pretty rare. They're often getting replaced by cantilevers like that one, which are the USNS model. The USNS has created another model of cantilever similar looking to that, and they're replacing most of the older USNS cantilevers with those. But anyway, the backlight thing holder has a USNS base, a double RS gate mechanism, 2nd generation. It says improved there, and a Safe Tran 12 by 20-inch lights, as you can see, with the stubby visors, and Rico gate lights. The bell, sadly, was not mounted on this side, so I'll get into that later. So I'm on the other side after waiting a while because the traffic is nuts here, and there's the relay case with the information there, and there's a GRS switch box here, which is interesting. And there's another switching thing, and there's this mailbox looking thing with a dot tub on it, and the switching thing, because it switches into one of those mini yards. And anyway, as you can see, this side has the Hinged gate, and this is not a Rayco cantilever, I don't think so, but it's branded under Rayco. Should be Rayco cantilever though. And the mast lights, at least on the cantilever, are Safe Tran 12 by 20-inch lights. You can see with the stubby visor design on a Safe Tran bracket, and they actually mounted a crossbuck on the cantilever, unlike often they keep the crossbuck down here. But anyway, the overhead lights are all Safe Tran 12 by 20-inch lights, as you can see with the stubby visor design. And this, like most new cantilevers, don't have a separate base and cantilever. The base simply just attaches to the cantilever here, and the gate mechanism is a Siemens gate mechanism. Siemens doesn't make gate mechanisms too often, so this is actually pretty surprising. Siemens gate mechanism, and Safe Tran mast light, Safe Tran 12 by 20-inch lights on a Safe Tran bracket. It also has a supporting bar there. And the reason we came here, the Hinged gate. Oh wait, I also forgot. The cantilever has a Safe Tran Type 3 electronic bell. I haven't seen this activate with the electronic bell before. I think I've seen it once activate with the Rayco bell that it obtained before. I believe it's a low tone like they usually do. But sadly, the USNS cantilever originally had the Rayco bell. So that's a bit of a disappointment. But anyway, as you can see, there's a power line up there, so the gate mechanism has been set to leave it at an angle. They probably widened the road because the road was smaller. Actually, wait, they had to move the cantilever. The cantilevers were originally here, and the base for the gate mechanism here. They had to move it closer, but they wanted to move it out of the way, probably because pedestrians were trying to play chicken with the train. But now they have a Hinged gate with those newer gate lights on them. But yeah, I've shown you the Hinged gate in the Parkdale Avenue Hinged gate video. But here's a more closely with the Hinged gate mechanism. Last time we were in a hurry, but there's a yellow light on the signal. I don't know, the train's coming soon, but we're not gonna wait for it. I don't see any train. So yeah, Parkdale Avenue Railroad crossing in Hamilton, Ontario, with the Hinged gate.